Hey guys, welcome to Ira channel. So today I have two beautiful electric bicycle or e-motor, I guess, whatever you call it. They arrive as street legal, 20 miles an hour. Both of them have pedals. You can pedal them or use as a motorcycle. It's all your choice. You can unlock them easily by entering code and go to the top speed, which is going to be around 50 and plus miles an hour. So this one is a King Goat, the new arrival. This one is a Mini Goat. Which one you like the best? Comment below, because they're very similar looking but a little bit different. So it might fit someone who wants larger bike, somebody who is smaller bike. But I'm gonna show you first how it will look on the both of the bicycles. So this is how it will look. I'm 5'11" feet tall, and this is my kind of position gonna be riding. As you can see, I can easily pedal the bike. My feet go like not very high. Actually, pretty comfortable as an e-moped style. But again, this bike is not really designed to pedal. It just basically pedals there, but you don't have to. So this is my position riding. Should be very comfortable. Very nice fork, and so rear shock. I did not adjust the shock because it is adjustable. You can change a preload adjustment. Also the difference in rebounds adjustment, and they have about the same shock, very similar. So now I'm going to show you the Mini Goat. So the Mini Goat looks a little bit larger today because I do have second battery on top, but without battery it will look shorter. So let me sit on it and you can see both of the bikes have good fork and very comfortable as well. So this position for me on this Mini Goat. So basically you sit a little bit low, about 5 inches low, and here's my feet. So you can see the feet will be about exactly the same. I would say exactly the same straight. It will not go that high, so you will not hit your chin with your feet. If you're like under 6 feet tall, I'm 5'11". The reason is not because the crank arm on the Mini Goat is much shorter versus to the King Goat. Again, I'm gonna go over all the sizes later in this video. So by the end of this video, you pretty much know which one you want. I'm gonna have a full review video on the King Goat later, and I have a full review actually video on the Mini Goat with different testing. I do have video about assembly, because a lot of people kind of, if you're new to bicycles, how to assemble. For some reason, since it's my second bike as King Goat, I assembled with a very similar design, pretty much a similar fork, everything. It was very smooth and easy. Since I have batch 1 bike, so assembly of the battery and everything was a little bit more harder for me versus to King Goat. I know a lot of people have problems to put the battery in, but if you watch my assembly video, you shouldn't have any issue if you follow my steps, because I find it's very easy to put the battery in from the bottom up. It took me only like 15-20 seconds, very smooth and easy. This is the only way I think is the best way to put, and I did not really secure it. I thought it's going to be just fine, but again, if you want to secure it, you have special rubber pieces, you can put them in. Again, if you have any questions, comment below. So here's a King Goat and Mini Goat. So let's get closer and see what's the difference in those two beautiful electric bicycles. So let's talk about the difference between the King Goat versus to the Mini Goat. They actually look very similar from the distance. Actually, same kind of position of the battery. There's options to get extra battery on the top. So the maximum capacity will be like 60 amp, 72 volt system. Versus to the Mini Goat, you can get 50 amp battery inside with 20 on top, so you'll have 70 total. 72 volt system. So they use the same pretty much system, but King Goat use a little bit different battery, so that's why you cannot really use Mini Goat battery on the King Goat battery. So they have a little bit different cells. Both of them have Samsung 21,700 cells. I believe this one is 50 grade. I'm not sure about Mini Goat. I think it should be about the same, maybe 40. I'm not sure 100%. I never opened them up. A little bit different controller. The mini goat have I believe 60 amp controller. Maybe I'm wrong actually. But King Goat 95. I never open up, but I know it'll be different controllers should be in both of them. But one of them is a rear hub motor, which is direct drive, and like Mini Goat, it comes with a rear hub motor, direct drive, versus to the King Goat, it's a mid-drive motor, which is my first mid-drive motor actually. Experience riding and most powerful. I can go up to 8,000 peak power versus to a Mini Goat about a little bit over 5,000. So the difference between the mid-drive produce usually more torque, up to 320 Newton torque, versus the Mini Goat. I would assume it produces over 200 Newton torque based on my testing. The Mini Goat, as you can see, it's a little bit smaller versus to the King Goat. The size, let's talk about the size. The wheels are different. You don't really need the numbers, but you can see they are different. I believe this one is 16 inches versus to a Mini Goat, I believe like 12. I need to check. So yeah, it's like 12 inches tires. So they're a bit different. It's also mag wheels. I think I saw the dot logo on the rim on the King Goat. So it's like dot approved, I guess. So it's like motorcycle rims, which on Mini Goat looks like exactly the same motorcycle rim, but smaller. The tires on the King Goat, it's a motorcycle type, and on Mini Goat, pretty similar, but it's more. I think it's more motorcycle type on King Goat. About the braking system, a lot of difference. I'm gonna get to that point, but now it's most important the size, so people can choose based on the size as well. So the size, Mini Goat is about 29 inches, the lowest position from the ground seat. The highest will be like 30 inches, 30 and a half. When you sit on it, it will suck a little bit due to the very smooth suspension. They use about the same suspension, but different pounds, I believe. The one I have is like 1,000 pounds. I need to check on King Boat as well, but I'm gonna have it all information in a full review video as well. So this one is like kind of give you the size difference. The seat, it's like 34 inches, the lowest position gonna be over here, and 35 the highest. So you can see about 4 inches, actually 5 inches difference. Due to the battery I have, it looks larger, but if you remove the battery, you're gonna see huge difference. I think it's one of the largest e-moped style e-bike, and actually pedaling is not bad at all. And you can still pedal both of them, but at small, like at slow speed, around 8 miles an hour, I would say. You can see they have about the same kind of swing arm on both of them. So you basically sit on the shock. That makes it much smoother and soft ride. It is very comfortable ride on both of them. Handlebar looks the same. Quality, the metal is different. So it's aluminum frame on both of them. I think it's magnesium wheels. That's what I would assume usually they make. Both of them have inverted forks, which are about very similar fork would be. I think you're gonna have more 120 millimeter travel on the King Goat, so it's a bit longer travel would be. The brakes are similar but not the same. On the Mini Goat, the front brake a little bit smaller, looks like 180 millimeter. The rear one looks like, I don't remember exactly. Let's see if it says there, 203 millimeters. Okay, 4-piston, Karasawa. Excellent braking. Here's a brake system. Handlebar about the same, all the setup about the same, headlight, turn signals, everything. You can also attach the rear rack on the King Goat. All these accessories will be the same. You get basically everything about the same. So it's just size difference and different kind of system. And about King Goat. King Goat comes with a huge, and looks like both of the brakes the same. It's a 220 millimeters disc on the front and rear. Looks like the caliper is larger than on the Mini Goat. It's stopping power crazy. It's very good stopping power. Both of the bicycle come with an axle throw fork, which is more secured as well. So you get very good braking system on King Goat as well, since it's more heavy a little bit. Also, it's much faster supposed to be. That's why they put a little bit different. It says CarPS. I'm not sure if pronounced right. Braking system. So it's more like motorcycle braking system. You can see. And it's see-through oil. You can see the oil right there, and it says DOT, so it's probably DOT 4.0. So it is motorcycle braking system on this bike. And let's see if it says here anything like that. It says mineral oil. So on that bike you use DOT oil, I guess. The seat a little bit different, same design but quality a little bit different. You will not really feel like much difference, but a little bit different material looks like. This one is a gold accent. That one is all like blackout. Over here you can see the difference. The fork, the gold. That one is completely blackout. What I noticed in difference, the Mini Goat I have with aluminum handlebar versus the King Goat come with steel handlebar. So maybe it's stronger, so it will not break when you're braking. So it's all steel. Everything else aluminum. Even the fenders, it looks like aluminum or stainless steel, because I tested everything with a magnet and it's not stick to that. So both of them very heavy bicycles. The weight I don't remember, but they're heavy. Probably over 130 pounds each. I think more, because each battery like weight around 30 to 40 pounds. So it is heavy bike, but they are both of them fast. Speed wise, I reached 47 easy on the Mini Goat on the shorter, and I did not test yet King Goat, but I saw many videos it's go over 50 miles. Again, they a little bit different experience, as the Mini Goat is quiet. The motor you cannot really hear, only the tires. With a direct drive you will see the chain, and I expect actually much louder, but it's pretty quiet actually. The chain is not as loud as I expected, so it's good. And both of them smooth ride, very stable on the road. The King Goat even more stable on the high speed as well, since it's a longer, but both of them very long bicycles, both of them comfortable. And the price difference gonna be like not a lot. You might want to check in the description, because the Mini Goat comes with a few options as a battery wise. There's a battery I believe 30 amp, 40 and 50. With a King Goat it's only 40. That's like that. So if you choose 40 to 40, the difference will be maybe around under $800. And I think it's well worth it if you're a taller person. If you're shorter, or if you want to sit closer to the ground, if you like the smaller type of bike, because I like small one, it's like steel, it's very comfortable to ride, it's quiet. And again, if you're on budget, but not about budget, more like if you want smaller bike, it's a little bit shorter. It can fit someone who is probably under 5 feet tall, like maybe 4.5 feet tall, and up to probably 6.5 feet tall can fit the bike. King Goat, I would say probably somebody who is 5'6" and higher. It is large. You can see I put my handlebar a little bit close to me. Both of the bike have an extension seat if you need to get it higher. I didn't, and they also sell, I believe, extended handlebar, so it will be taller if you need to buy. So I just want to show you the difference so you can make better decision today. If you decide to buy, you can save, I believe, 5% right now. But again, check link in description and use my code, that you're gonna save the money. Welcome to join the Facebook group. I'm gonna leave a link in description for Goat Power Bicycles independent group. And again, if you have one of the bike, join, leave the comments. What do you think? How do you like the bike? They do sell other bicycles which are a bit slow, but also excellent bicycles. Very good price. The price right now, it's a lowest one before the tariffs gonna go up, because in November 1st there might be tariffs going up, so the price might change again. I don't know if it's gonna change or not. Again, I don't recommend to wait. Currently, it looks like both of them in stock, and once they sell out, it might take some months to get them in. So again, don't postpone. Get one for yourself, or you can get for someone else as a gift. But they're beautiful, well made electric bicycle, and if you like this style, it's one of the best e-moped style you can buy for this much money. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.